the last question here is going to go to Dom Taylor from Uber. And the reason I want to do this is because I think it's really interesting. You were the great disruptor. You disrupted transport industries around the world, the taxi industry here. So now, as you are a more mature business, shall I say, especially in Australia, you yourself are being disrupted. There are more competitors turning up. There are scooters wandering around town. There's all sorts of bits and pieces. Where is the next great disruption, do you believe, that a business like Uber takes on? Where is the future that you imagine the world looks like in 20 years' time and looks back and says, wow, that was a big game changer?
Yeah, I think if you look at Uber, take a step back at what we've done in different businesses around the world, it's effectively a technology layer that is able to be overlaid onto a real-world asset and increase the utilisation to create greater productivity from an existing asset. And so rideshare cars, the great enhancement was that it didn't need to be a taxi with a box on the top. It could be any car could complete rideshare. And that allowed us to reduce the cost, improve the service, be more reliable on Friday, Saturday nights. The big disruption that needs to happen here in Australia is the 15 million cars that sit idle 96% of the time. Every year we buy 1 million more cars and we use them less and less and less. Cars are an incredibly high fixed cost asset, and if you're using them less and less and less, they're getting more expensive per kilometre every year. And so what we need to be able to do is use our technology layer to fundamentally shift this paradigm that we have of one person, one car. We bought a brilliant Australian business earlier in the year, Car Next Door, car share. And really we're out to say, how do we shift car share from a relatively fringe case to the mainstream so that it's as common as rideshare? We want 4 cars that are available for car share on any street. So as you're making that decision to upgrade from 1 to 2 cars or 2 to 3, you don't need to because of these cars. So it's a really exciting frontier. We've made the key investment. Now we have to look at how our in-app product works that brings together public transport, rideshare, car share and bikes and scooters in a seamless manner such that it's as easy as owning a car.
So what you're saying to me is that I'm sitting here having lunch with the rest of the people here and I've actually earned $500 because my car's had a couple of jobs this morning, and by the time I get back home, it'll have an extra couple of 100 kilometres on the clock, but I'll have a couple of $100 in my pocket.
Yeah, and you could have got an Uber premium both ways here and still made money on it.
See, there you go. There you go. There's the future. So we leave you with a little bit of the future as well. So can I say to our panel today, to Kevin Gallagher, to Steve McCann, to Dom Taylor, and of course to Frank Calabria, many thanks for your time.
Thanks.